Why, hello everyone, and happy holidays. Welcome to a very Christmas edition of Dishin Days, where we get to discuss a very Salem Christmas. I am your host, Tony Moore, and I am joined by,
Hello, everyone. I'm Araceli. Happy holidays.
and joining us is always a pleasure having her with us. It's Miss Deidre Hall. Hi, Deidre, how are
Hi,
you?
Tony. Hi, Araceli. How nice to be with you today.
It's
So
so
great to
great to
see
be
you.
with you. Before we get into a very Salem Christmas, I have to give you so many kudos and so much praise for your work as who we call Mardevil now on days. We can tell that you're having so much fun, and it is just such a joy to see the Possession 2.0. We just have to let you know you're doing such an amazing job with it, and we are enjoying the storyline so much.
Oh, Tony, thank you so much. Ron Carlivati goes all out for these things,
Hmm.
and it was a huge undertaking, and I think he delivered.
Definitely, definitely, and we're looking forward to to more stunt shows and shenanigans that
Oh, it goes
Daredevil
on.
has.
It goes on.
But now more to lighter things. A very Salem Christmas is about to hit Peacock.
Mhm.
Um,
And Deidre, how soon it feels like we just got the series, the Peacock series. How soon after that wrapped did you get word that they were planning a Christmas movie?
It was a while because I remember Albert Law, our executive producer, coming on stage and saying the numbers were fabulous. Everybody is so happy. Peacock is thrilled. We're a hit, which is, of course, good news and the bad news. Um, uh, so that's great. It's good to be loved. Uh, and they're talk at that point. He said they were talking about doing something a little more. So then we got word that it was going to be a Christmas special, which is
Hmm.
great fun to do.
yeah.
And if you're Ron Carlivati, you never put your pen down. You just keep writing
No.
and writing and writing.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good departure for the audience, and it was it was encapsulated, so it was Christmas for the entire episode,
Yeah.
and because it was Will's fantasy, we got to do things. Ron got to do things that could never have happened. You
Yeah.
can't have a
That's
world
true.
where John and Marlena aren't married, but wait, you can.
You
You
can.
can.
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like. And
Yeah.
or we're all those Salem, those eight hunky guys on our casket up and do a Santa strip. Not going to happen every
Ooh.
day of the week, but oh, so good. Eric Martzoff is a song and dance man, so I'm sure he was hugely helpful to all those darling young men of ours in getting that
Oh,
dance done.
oh yes, he is, and I know for sure you saw him as well as I did in Mamma Mia when he did that here, and he was amazing in that. So I know he probably stepped up as dance captain to kind of help the
Hmm.
other
Oh,
guys a little bit.
absolutely, he did. Absolutely, and they rehearsed for a couple of weeks for that.
Yeah,
And it was not just thrown up on the boards overnight.
yeah.
It's quite a
So,
number.
oh yes.
Hmm.
DJ, what was your first impression of the Christmas movie? Again, there was Beyond Salem, which was super amazing, and now you have this movie. What was your first impression after reading Will's vision of a Christmas in Salem?
My first thought about it, Tony, was that we get to do a whole hour of it.
Yeah.
And in a day's Christmas, you get the Horton living room, you get the
Hmm.
tree and the ornaments. Uh, but this really was a romp. It was all Christmas and entire cast, old and current, and so great to reunite with them. And also Drake and I talk often about the audience will love this
Yeah.
because it's. I have either one of you seen it yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we
Good. Well,
have.
then
Yes.
you
Yes. Yes.
know
Yes.
out of their minds. Yeah. It's such a good romp,
Yeah.
and it let us all be in the same room, which we haven't been allowed to be for a while because
Yeah.
of COVID.
Mhm.
So sitting in the audience with Sweetie and with some of the other cast that were in the audience. Jack Hay sitting behind me being Cruella. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just it was socially rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
how would you describe this version of Marlena? How is she different from the Marlena that we know, not Mardevil that she is right now, but the Marlena that we have known for the last 20 something years. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. You mean in this episode?
How is Will's vision of her this version of Marlena? How different do you think she is? Because she doesn't follow the same path in Will's
Oh, I
family.
know you're talking about not being married to John.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
there's some other things, but yeah, she has a
yeah.
different life path.
It's rich, you know. I
mhm,
think it keeps the audience on their toes, thinking, "Wait a minute, I thought, what's John doing with her, or why
yeah,
is this happening, or why is that happening?" So I think it makes you focus a uh, little more on what actually is going in the storyline, and I think it's also a nice diversion for the audience to
yeah,
see us being different people at different times.
yeah. Um, how so we have the return of Allison Sweeney, which we always love when Allison comes back to play Sammy. How would you describe their relationship right now in a Very Salem Christmas? Because of the storyline and because of Will's vision, I feel like we kind of really get this mother daughter connection instead of the usual Marlena coming in and being like,
Physical.
"Oh, Sammy, like,
Not
why can't you
again.
just get it together?" How would you describe their relationship in a Very Salem Christmas?
Well, Ron has written Marlena and Sammy as they're obviously running the pub now, and Roman has died. So
Hmm.
it's a very tragic backstory, and they've been hurled into financial distress, and they're working a pub, and it's quite different. Their relationship is very close and very supportive in this because of circumstances, which is very unusual.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think Marlena has a future as a server in in the Brady pub?
I think we've established that she doesn't.
Got it.
So before we let you go, Deidre, you know we always like to ask fun questions and play little fun games. I won't put you through a game today, but in the spirit of Christmas, we wanted to know what are some of your favorite holiday traditions that you look forward to during this time of year?
You know, my children are pretty much grown now. They are grown now. So
Mhm.
so that hiding presents and all that sort of thing is by the wayside.
Yeah. I
We
don't
love
think
our
parents
holidays.
should stop that.
No.
I'm an adult and I still want that. I still I still want that feeling of waking up during Christmas and seeing more gifts than
Hmm.
what's under the tree.
Everyone is a kid
Tony,
at
Tony.
heart.
I know. It's the Christmas in me. Right now when you're an adult, you're like, "Oh wait, I actually have to go buy these things to put them under the tree."
And hide them and stash them. Yeah.
Exactly.
We my family, I like to spend our holidays at the mission downtown, serving
Mhm,
the homeless. So
mhm,
that's been a thing we've done for years, except until COVID hit and that ended. But we ran into the real Santa Claus in the Hollywood parade, and he goes to hospitals during the holidays.
yeah.
And because of COVID, he can't go and see the children, so he now Skypes with them. And the
Oh.
advantage of that is that they get to see Santa Claus on their, on their screen.
Mhm.
But the other advantage is that he's seen their letters, and the parents have been able to say he got an A on his math test. So
Yeah.
when Santa Skypes in, he really knows what you've been up to this year,
Yeah.
and it's rich and it's deep and it's satisfying and very moving. And they can also Skype in with members of the family. So not just parents, but aunts and uncles across the country. Everybody gets to visit with that child during those 10 minutes.
Oh, I love Deidre, do you think you can put in a good word for me for Santa to for us to Skype?
I think I need to talk to Santa about you, Tony.
Oh,
I think that's in order. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But Dave and I are going to try to do some work to help Santa this year. So it's been
Oh,
a great project for us.
I love that.
Well,
Well,
and Tony, so the world is watching. So what is it you're wanting this year under the tree?
um,
Oh, sorry, we're out of time. Oh well,
yes, we
too
are. I'm
bad.
sorry, but I will say Santa knows exactly what I want for Christmas, and I've
yes.
been good all year.
Santa always knows.
Well, Deidre, as always, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. And everyone watching, make sure you check out A Very Salem Christmas, December 16th, streaming on Peacock. Deidre, thanks again, and happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays,
Happy
both of you.
holidays.
Thanks so much. Nice to see you.